So in this video, we are going to learn how to enroll Thrivecart Learn student on Shopify sales. Let's say you are an online educator and you have created some courses which you are hosting on Thrivecart Learn Plus. And you have created an e-commerce store, an online store using Shopify, using which you are selling these courses. Now you want that whenever a customer purchases a course on your Shopify store, you want to enroll that same customer into that course in your Thrivecart Learn Plus account as well. So let me tell you, you can completely automate this process. In this automation, as a new order will be received, as a new sale of a course is happening in our Shopify store, automatically we will be getting the details of the customer and enroll that same customer as a student into that particular course in Thrivecart. Now, if you want to learn how you can set up this complete automation all by yourself, for that you just have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, this is my Shopify store where I'm listing some courses which I'm selling online. And I'm using Thrivecart Learn Plus as a LMS platform. So I have hosted all of these online courses in Thrivecart Learn Plus. Now I want that whenever a customer is going to buy a course, make a purchase for a course on my Shopify store, I want to enroll that same customer into my Thrivecart Learn Plus course as well. And to do this, we have to connect our Shopify store with Thrivecart Learn. And we are going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration platform to do so. Now to get started with Pabbly Connect, you will get a free sign-up link in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. After creating your account and coming to this dashboard, just click on Create Workflow button and give this workflow a name. Let's say I'll name my workflow as Shopify to Thrivecart Learn. Shopify to Thrivecart Learn. You can basically give any other name as per your choice. After naming our workflow, here it is asking us to select the folder of our Pabbly Connect account in which we want to set up this automation. So I'm selecting the folder and click on Create. And as you click on Create, here you can see the workflow will open in front of us. In this workflow, we have 2 different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those 2 concepts, those 2 principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's start with the trigger step. Now the idea here is, first we have to connect our Shopify account with Pabbly Connect in the trigger step. So that whenever we are going to receive a new order, whenever a customer is going to make a purchase on our Shopify store, automatically the details of that order will be received inside Pabbly Connect and this automation workflow will trigger. After that, using this Pabbly Connect automation, we are going to send the details of the customer who made the purchase to Thrivecart Learn Plus, and we are going to enroll that customer into the selected course for which they are making the payment on our Shopify account. So let's see how it is done. Here in our trigger step, in Choose App, we'll search for Shopify version 2 and select it. After selecting Shopify version 2, here in Trigger Event from the drop-down, select the trigger event as New Order. After selecting a trigger event, Pabbly Connect gave us a webhook URL. And using this webhook URL, we have to connect our Shopify store with Pabbly Connect. And to add this webhook URL in our Shopify store, we just have to follow the instructions given below over here. Just copy the webhook URL from here and go to your Shopify account. After coming to a Shopify account with the admin access, here we will just click on the settings option and under settings, we will go to notifications. After coming to the notification page, here you can see we have this webhooks option. After clicking on webhook, click on this create webhook button and then we have to basically set up this webhook URL over here. So what we are going to do, here in event, we are going to select the event as order created. So we'll just search for the order creation event over here because we want to send the data from Shopify to Pabbly Connect whenever a new order is created. Then in format, we have to select the JSON format over here, and here in URL, we have to enter the exact same webhook URL which Pabbly Connect gave us. Just copy the webhook URL from here and paste it over here. After pasting the webhook URL, here in Webhook API version from the drop-down, select the latest version and then just click on Save. And as you click on Save, here you can see this webhook URL is now added in our Shopify account. And now whenever a new order will be created in our Shopify account, in our Shopify store, automatically the details of that order will be received inside Pabbly Connect. And here in our Pabbly Connect workflow, you can see it is showing us waiting for webhook response. This means Pabbly Connect is waiting to capture some response of a new order from our Shopify store. So let's do it. I'm going to place a test order, a dummy order on my Shopify store. So let's say I'm going to make a purchase of this Java course which I have created. Let's click on Buy It Now. And after clicking on Buy It Now, we will come to this checkout page. Now here in this checkout page, what we are going to do, we are going to enter the details of a dummy customer. Let's say the email address of the customer who is placing the order is this. Then here it is asking us to make the payment. So because we are placing a test order, a dummy order right now, that's why I'm going to enter the details of a dummy card over here. So this is a test card using which we can make the test payment on our Shopify checkout page. The card number is 1 because we want to make a successful payment, and this is the name of the card, Bogus Gateway. Then here in billing address, let's say we are going to enter the details of the customer. So the name of the customer is demo user. Then this is the address of the customer which we are entering, A101. Then we are going to enter the street as, for example, New Street. City is, for example, Bhopal. The state is Madhya Pradesh. This is the PIN code, and this is a dummy mobile number which we are entering. After entering these details of a dummy customer over here, let's click on this Pay Now button. And as we click on Pay Now, here you can see that this order is being processed. So just now on our Shopify store, we have received a new order. And because we have connected our Shopify store with Pabbly Connect, we will see in our Pabbly Connect workflow as well, here in the trigger step, we have received the response. And in this response, you will see the details of the exact same order. So we will just scroll down. Here you can see the total amount for which the customer made the payment over here on this checkout page, 531 rupees. Then after that, we will scroll down further. Here you can see the amount of the product, that what was the product cost. And after taxes, this was the total payment amount. We'll scroll down further and you will get the details of the customer who actually made the payment. So here we have the currency over here, that in which currency the payment is done. Here we have the order number, the unique order ID as well. We will scroll down further and we are going to get the name of the course, name of the product for which the customer made the payment. And we are going to use this name later on in this automation as well. After that, we'll scroll down and let's search for the details of the customer. So here we have the customer email address, what they have entered on the checkout page. Now we have the first name, last name. Then here you can see we have the address and the phone number of the customer who placed the order. So this means the step 1 of setting up this automation is completed, where we have successfully connected our Shopify store with Pabbly Connect and captured the response of a new order which we receive on Shopify in our Pabbly Connect workflow. Now after this, let's move to step 2. And in step 2, the customer who made the payment, we want to send the details of the same customer to Thrivecart Learn and enroll this customer into the course for which they made the payment. So for that, we will scroll down, come to this action step, and here in Choose App, we will search for Thrivecart. Select Thrivecart Learn Plus. After selecting Thrivecart Learn Plus, here in Action Event from the drop-down, select the action event as Create Student. Then just click on Connect and select Add New Connection. Now here, we have to connect our Thrivecart Learn Plus account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, we have to enter the API token of our Thrivecart Learn Plus account. Now you must be thinking how you can get this API token. So to get it, just log into your Thrivecart account, and after coming here, from the top right corner, click on this profile option and go to Settings. After coming to Settings, go to API in Webhooks, and under API in Webhooks, we can see this option of API key. Click on this View Settings button. Here you can see the existing API keys which you have generated, or if you want, you can basically create a new API key as well. Let me just click on this Create API Key button. I'll give this API key a name as Pabbly Connect and click on Create API Key. And this API key is generated. Let's copy this API key from here and paste it over here in the Pabbly Connect connection window and click on Save. And as we click on Save, here you can see that our Thrivecart Learn Plus account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making the connection, the next thing it asks us is the email address. That what is the email address of the customer who actually made the payment. So we have received the details of the customer from Shopify in the trigger step. So here from the trigger step responses, we are going to map this response of email address and other customer details and add them into this Thrivecart Learn Plus action step. So to add the trigger step responses into this action step, we are going to use a process called mapping, and the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field of email address, and here in this drop down, you can see a list of all the responses which we have received from Shopify of a new order. Out of all of these responses, we'll search for the response of email and it will be mapped over here. After mapping the email address, it is asking us for the course ID, that in which particular course in our Thrivecart Learn Plus account we want to basically add the student or enroll the user. So it is most likely possible that in your Thrivecart account, you might have created multiple courses. And here from our Shopify store as well, the customer can purchase any course. So we cannot manually add the course ID over here. We can't add a static course ID over here. So what we are going to do, we are going to scroll up and click on this Add Action Step button over here. And we are going to use a feature of Pabbly Connect that is called Lookup Table. Using Lookup Table, what is going to happen? Whatever name of the course we are going to receive, whatever name of the product we are going to receive from Shopify in the trigger step, on the basis of the product name, on the basis of the course name, we are going to get the actual course ID. Now this might sound confusing to you, but I'll explain it to you in the next couple of minutes. So what we are going to do, here after adding this action step, here in Choose App, we are going to search for Lookup Table. Select Lookup Table over here. After selecting Lookup Table, in Action Event from the drop-down, select the action event as Lookup Table and click on Connect. After clicking on Connect, here in the field of Lookup Key, we are going to enter the name of the product or the name of the course for which the customer made the payment, which we have received from Shopify in the trigger step. So here from the trigger step responses, I'll just search for the item name over here, or let me just search for the product name and map this response of item name over here. In this way, we are telling this lookup table that for which particular course we want to search for the course ID. After entering the course, after mapping the course name over here in the lookup key, here we have to create a table. In label, we are going to add the name of the courses which we have created in Thrivecart Learn Plus. And here in value, we are going to enter the course ID of those courses. So let me just enter the name of all the courses which I have in my Thrivecart Learn Plus account, or which we are going to get from our Shopify store. Let me just go to my Shopify store over here. The first course which I have is AI powered workflow automation. I just enter this course name over here. Then the second course which I have is digital marketing mastery. So I'll just copy and paste the second course name here in label. And the third course which we have is Java course for beginners. So we have to basically copy and paste the exact same course name which we are going to get from Shopify. And here by clicking on this plus button, you can add all the courses, all the products which you have listed on your Shopify store. Then after adding this, what we have to do, we have to basically enter the course ID in front of it. So we have to get the course ID for each and every course from Thrivecart Learn Plus. We have received the label, we have received the course name from Shopify and enter it over here in the field of label. And here in value, we have to enter the course ID from Thrivecart. So let's get it. Now to get the course ID from Thrivecart, go to this courses section. Here I have this AI powered workflow automation course. We just have to go to the edit section of that course, and after clicking on edit button, here in the URL section you can see after edit / this is the course ID. Just copy the course ID from here and paste it over here. And we have to follow the same process for rest of the courses as well. I'll go back to my Thrivecart account over here. Let's cancel this. Open this Java course for beginner. Let's click on this edit button. After going to the edit page, copy the course ID and paste it over here. And for the digital marketing course as well, let's cancel this. Go to the digital marketing course. Let's go to the edit page. And from the URL section of Thrivecart, we'll copy the course ID and paste it over here. So what we have done, basically in this lookup table action step, we have created this table. In the label section, we have given the name of the courses or name of the product which we are going to receive from Shopify. We have to enter the exact same name. And in front of that, for in values, for once while setting up this automation, we have manually entered all the course IDs over here. So how this lookup table is going to work, whenever we are going to get a new order in Shopify, the name of the product, name of the course for which the customer make the payment will be received over here. And in this lookup table, we are going to pass or we are going to send the same course name, and in response from lookup table, we will get the course ID or the value which we have in front of it. Like here, we have received the payment for Java course for beginner. So as I click on this save and send test request, you can see we'll get the course ID of Java course in response. And here it is. So in this way, you can basically make the course in which you are enrolling the users dynamic. So we have created this lookup table like this. We have entered the course name in label section, the course ID from Thrivecart in the value section, and mapped the name of the product, name of the course received from Shopify in lookup key. After getting the course ID in response using lookup table, you can just map this course ID over here in the ThriveCart Learn Plus Action step. So we'll just click on this field of course ID, and here in the drop down, you can see a list of all the responses from previous two steps. From lookup table responses, select and map the course ID over here. Then it is asking us for the name. So let's search for the response of name of the customer here in the drop down, and we are going to map the response of first name, add a space, and last name as well. Then if you want, you can add some kind of tags, order IDs, purchase type, and purchase ID as well. Because these fields are not mandatory, are not required, so I'm just going to ignore these fields for now. And then click on this save and send test request button. And as we click on save and send test request, here you can see we have received the response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the user whose details we have mapped over here, basically the same customer who made the purchase on our Shopify store for this Java course over here, we have basically enrolled or added the same user into our ThriveCart Learn Plus account for the same course. So let's check it. We'll go to a ThriveCart account, we'll go to this My Student section and go to Active Student. And yes, here you can see that demo user, this student is now added in our ThriveCart Learn Plus account. And also just now, this student was granted the access or enrolled into this course, the same Java course for which they made the payment on our Shopify store, which they have purchased from our Shopify store. This means the automation workflow which we have created using Pabbly Connect, this automation is working perfectly fine. Now after setting up this automation, we are going to test this automation workflow in real time. So what we are going to do, we'll go back to our Shopify store and we are going to make a purchase for another course. So let's say I have this AI powered workflow automation course over here. Let's click here, let's click on buy it now, and we are going to enter the details of a new customer this time. Let's say this is the email address of the customer who is making the payment right now. test@pablitudes.com. The name of the customer is test user. This is the name. Address is Z1 Old Street, just a dummy address, New Delhi. The state is, for example, Delhi over here. And this is just a dummy pin code over here. This is the phone number, a dummy phone number which we are entering of a customer. After entering the phone number over here, we'll just scroll down. We'll just enter the details of a test card over here. The security code is this. The test card username is Bogus Gateway. So just now we have entered the details of a new customer over here on our Shopify checkout page. Now let's click on Pay Now. So just now this customer made a purchase of our AI powered workflow automation course from our Shopify store. And as it makes a purchase, we will see automatically within seconds, the same customer will be added as a student and enrolled into the course in our ThriveCart Learn Plus account. So we'll just go to a ThriveCart account, we'll just go back to the home page, My Student section, Active Students, and yes, test user. The same customer or same user is added over here as a student in our ThriveCart Learn Plus account. If I click on view profile here, you can see just now the customer to whom we have added as a student in ThriveCart Learn Plus is given the access of the same course for which they made the payment on our Shopify store. So we have tested this automation in real time and this automation is working perfectly fine. So using this automation, whenever we are going to receive a new order, a new payment or a new sale is going to happen for any course in our Shopify store, using lookup table, using the course name, we will search for the course ID and at last automatically send the details of the same course from Shopify to ThriveCart and enroll that customer into that particular course in ThriveCart Learn Plus. So not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications with Pabbly Connect. And one more important thing, you'll find the clone link of this exact same automation workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can clone the same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can just do it for absolutely free.
So if this video was helpful to you, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with others, or if you have any kind of doubts or queries, you can always write us in the comment box below or email us at support@pabbly.com. Also, you can post your queries on our forum as well. And if you want to check the pricing of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this link. So this is it for today's video. Thank you. Have a great day.